Hi, welcome to this week's training. We're currently going through a series about attraction marketing. So far, we've went over how to determine your targeted audience and how to determine where to market. Today, we're going to go over how to set marketing goals. So let's just do a quick review. Attraction marketing is providing content that is going to inform your prospective leads by focusing on how you achieve your goals and solutions to their problems by using your business and products. And these are the steps that I am going over with you. And we're going to continue on with step 2 today with creating a plan and routine by focusing on creating your marketing goals. Now, when I look at setting goals and creating a plan as a roadmap to help you get to where you are now to where you want to be, whether it's short term or long term. So, according to Edwin Locke, we are motivated by goals and feedback. It basically puts us in the mindset of being on a mission. I know for me, the first few years of running my business, I didn't set goals. Like, I knew what I wanted my business to achieve for me financially, like basically what my why was, but they weren't anything specific. I didn't know specifically what my business needed to look like for me to achieve my why or my long-term goal. So Edwin Locke explained that there are 5 principles to setting goals. First one, clarity. Is it specific and clear? Challenge. Is it going to provide a realistic growth towards your long-term goal? Commitment. How determined are you to meet your goals? And feedback. How can you tell where you are at each step of the way? And task complexity, which is what task can you do daily, weekly, monthly that's going to help you to achieve your goal? So the first thing you're going to want to do is break down your long-term goal. So think of what is your why? What is it that you want your Avon business to do for you? Are you looking to earn a specific amount so you don't live paycheck to paycheck? Are you putting your Avon earnings away in a college fund or for retirement? Are you just looking for a way to work at home so that way you can be your own boss and create your own hours, but you're doing it in a full-time income? Now, once you know what that is, the next thing you need to determine is what is an achievable annual goal to get you from where you are now to achieving your long-term goal. So, what achievable annual goal can you set this year that's going to get you closer to your long-term goal? You're then just going to continue breaking that down until you know what you need to accomplish each month, each campaign, week. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is to actually share what your goals are to others. This is going to help you keep you accountable. You want to choose someone that's going to help make sure that you are staying on track. Someone that's going to help motivate you. It could be your spouse, a friend, your mentor, a fellow representative. Just a side note, if you are on my team, do know I will be happy to meet with each and every one of you individually to go over your goals and check in on you each campaign or month, whatever you prefer. I am here to support and help guide you as best as I can. Next, make sure to celebrate or reward yourself along the way. Once you achieve a small goal, buy yourself something. Celebrate it on social media. That's actually what I do. Do something for yourself, whether it's taking a nice long bath or one of my personal favorites, taking a day off and not doing anything. Now, the next one, if you know me, you know I am a big advocate for routine. For me, routine establishes structure. It helps us know what we need to get done and when it needs to get done by. Next week, I'm actually going to go over that in more detail. So just FYI. And if you are not following us over on YouTube, make sure to subscribe so that way you are notified when I post it on here. Next, another topic we are going to also discuss further in the future, much further in the future, is actually tracking your progress. This is going to help you know that you're on track. It's going to be able to help you know sooner rather than later what's working and not working, which leads me to my last tip: not being afraid to make adjustments along the way. I mean, let's face it, sometimes we get a little too ambitious and set goals that are way too high. Or maybe the opposite end, and we set goals that are way too easy and end up accomplishing them within the first month. And then there is more serious things like life throwing us a curveball, and we're not able to really focus and work on our goals like we originally thought we would be able to. Whatever it may be, just know it's okay to make adjustments to your goals. The goals are there to help guide you and keep you motivated, not overwhelm you and make you want to give up. Now, when it comes to setting goals, once you know what your long term goals are, the next step, as I said, is to break down each goal into short term goals. The thing about short term goals is that they are made to help you go from point A to point B at a steady pace. Now, when done correctly, they also can help you see what is working for your business and what is not. Now, in more recent years, these SMART goals have become very popular. I'm sure many of you have already heard about these. And these are great at establishing short term goals. So basically, what you're going to need to do is to be specific. Get as specific as you can on what you want to accomplish. You don't want to say something like, I want to grow my customer base. That's not specific enough. What you want to say is, I will increase my customer base by 30%. Next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that it's measurable. How are you going to be able to tell if you reached your goal quantitatively? What number do you need to reach to be able to reach your goal? So how many customers are you going to need to add to your customer base to reach that 30% goal? Now, attainable. Make sure that you are not reaching for the heavens. I know I am very popular in wanting to shoot for the heavens, shoot for the sky and start, and that's perfectly fine. But remember, these are short-term goals. We got to be realistic. You want to set a goal that's going to help encourage growth in your business at a steady pace to get to that big goal that's all high up in the sky. Now, relevant. You definitely want to make sure that you're setting short-term goals that are actually relevant to where you want to be in the long run. You want to make sure it's getting you closer to your long-term goal. And lastly, you want to make sure you establish a time on it. When does your goal need to be met? I personally like to establish my short-term goals to be annually. Which brings me to my business manual. So at the beginning of each sales year, what I do is update my business manual. In my business manual, I actually have a section where I go over my goals and establish what I need to accomplish to the upcoming year to get me closer to my long-term goals. As you can see, I literally break down where I am at currently or at that time, and then I start breaking down what I need to accomplish to get to reach my goals. Now, when establishing your SMART goals in your business manual, it's important to think of activities that you can do to achieve your goal. I like to have a list that I work off of, and I actually keep mine on my phone, and that way I have it accessible all year round, and I can continually add to it as I need to whenever I come up with an idea or I'm inspired. And I like to have this list at the beginning of the year because that way I am making sure that there's going to be an idea or something that I can work on. Because let's face it, we all come through those periods where we're in a funk and we can't think of an idea or something to do to work our business. And this is where this list is going to come in handy. Now, I actually have a YouTube video where I walk you through step by step on how to actually establish your goals and create a business manual, which I will have linked in the description box down below for you. I am such a strong advocate for goal setting because I know firsthand how much tool is going to be able to help you reach your goals and create a successful business that you are dreaming about. Just think about it. When you believe in yourself and in your business, you've already come halfway. Well, that is it for this week. As I said earlier, next week we're going to move on to creating a routine. If you are here on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that way you are notified each time I upload a new video. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.